And so your story ends. Double kill!
By the eye of Agamotto!
That's 3! Wow, 4 in a row! 5! That's amazing!
Yo, what it do, what it be the boy, the kid, back in another video, and it's day 1 of my rivals. For you, it's probably day 2 right now. I'm just recording this at 2 in the morning, alright? Hey, man. So I'm just gonna release a guide for y'all for Psylocke real quick. Honestly, in my opinion, the coolest character in the game. Hey, this is just a little beginner's guide just to get some simple things going, just to put you in the right direction, alright? So first thing first is just getting her strengths and weakness out the way, okay? Alright, so first things first, her abilities. Her left click is just an auto attack, okay? Her side blade dash, really good escape tool, really good entering tool, and her invis, really good escape and really good answering as well. Her wing shurikens, really good burst damage, and her team up ability is actually pretty heat, not gonna lie. If you ever do get a magic on your team up ability is really gonna help you. Alright, your team up ability is really just a tracer recall. Alright, now let's go over the abilities just a little bit more. Your side blade dash, you can get in, you can get out, you can set up with it. It's an all around great ability. I honestly think that's her best ability she has. Then you have her psychic stealth, once again, get in, get out, or a setup, and her wing shurikens. You can really use this to spread damage out, but 9 times out of 10 you're going to be using this to burst down a squishy anyways. The ultimate, it seems like something that you would use on an entire team, but it's really something you should only use on like 2 or 3 people. If you're going to use it on a tank, you should try your hardest to get that tank by itself, because tanks in this game are like very tanky if you have a decent support on the other team. Now, the thing that's really important about playing Psylocke is actually understanding the playstyle. Now, if you play Overwatch, I would say her playstyle is most similar to Sombra, okay? So you really don't want to be in the front line, and you also don't want to be seen 99% of the time. You always want to take some type of off angle to throw off the enemies. As Psylocke says in the game, out of sight, out of mind, alright? So when you're first starting out playing Psylocke, there's something that I want you to do. I want you to have like a mental checklist in game. I want you to ask yourself, are you in a good spot? Are you easy to get to? Are you easily noticeable? And can you easily get away? If you can easily get away and you're not that noticeable, you're in a great spot, all right? Something else you also want to know, map knowledge is key, game knowledge is key. You want to position yourself near a health pack, because in this game, there's no health regen, and if you're playing Psylocke, 9 times out of 10, you're not going to be by your healer unless you can get back to them. Now, another thing, when it comes to fighting, you really have to pick your targets well. Something I've noticed is playing Psylocke, shooting tanks actually isn't a terrible idea. But if you're shooting a tank and you see their health keep going back up and they're healing more than you're doing damage, that should probably be a cool indicator. Pop invis, try and go burst down that support, and then have your team take care of the tank, because I'm not gonna lie, supports run this game and it's not even close. One thing I also want you to do, make sure you're identifying who you're fighting and seeing if they're actually easily killable. Now, just because they have a small health bar does not mean they're easily killable. Alright, now an example of those would be Iron Fist, Scarlet Witch, Spider-Man, Adam Warlock, and Loki. All of those are like low HP, but they have some type of defense or some type of maneuverability that's gonna make it 100 times harder to kill them, even if you get the jump on them. Scarlet Witch, she can turn into a bat, I guess, and run away, and she also has like auto lock aim assist, so you're kind of battling aimbot in a way. So if you miss a few shots, your game's probably over. Iron Fist, he just does a lot of damage and throws you all over the place. Loki can literally make himself invincible. Same thing with Adam Warlock in a way, alright? Just make sure you know who you're fighting, and I actually could do a matchup guide later on just to help your brain out just a little bit. Now, there's not much else for me to talk about. I just wanted something really simple that you could watch real quick in between games. Maybe you're grabbing a snack right now and you're not doing the greatest. Hope I helped you guys out. Subscribe, hit that like button. I'm gonna see y'all in a few days for an advanced guide, or I might drop some highlights, who knows. I'm gonna see y'all. Peace out.